Welcome on into the post game on March Madness tonight. We're going to try to keep this simple and short and sweet, but we've got a lot here to digest as day 2 of the mainstream part of the tournament is finally in the books. As we welcome you back on in to March Madness tonight, right here, right now. Let's get right into today's action. It was very action-packed today with a lot of upsets later. Didn't start as early as it did yesterday, and we didn't see the biggest teams go down. We saw some big upsets today, but let's get right into it. Let's get into the bracket here. And, I didn't update these brackets. I'm a terrible person. But UCLA, Abilene Christian, they are through to the next round. We have TV times and commentary for those games on Monday. They're already out. You can find those. It'll start with Iowa and Oregon at noon Eastern time on CBS. That'll start your Monday off. So the madness will continue throughout the weekend. All right. But let's get into some real content here in this East region that we have for you up on the screen. Or if you're on the podcast, well, I'm sorry. But Michigan advancing, LSU advancing, those were very chalky there. Also, Colorado and Florida State advance, and Alabama advances in this East region. But what we didn't really expect was to see an Abilene Christian advance, and that was a crazy finish and an unbelievable win for Abilene Christian. Hats off to them. A great performance. They got it done, and I will 100% give them credit for their performance. We also saw, I think the biggest concern though tonight, the thing that people are talking about didn't happen in this region, but happened in our other region, and it was the positive test that they had in VCU's camp, and it led to them being removed from the NCAA tournament. So Oregon automatically through to round number 2. And this has created a lot of concern going forward. That can the NCAA get this tournament done without causing concern, without much disruption? And so far, just one game has had to be canceled. And I really wanted to see the game, but It's out of my control, and we just have to go with the shots we are given. But try to. So let's go through the slate of games we've got on Monday. Monday we'll get starts off with Oregon and Iowa. Again, that's 11 a.m. Central Time, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific Time, and then it's Oklahoma Gonzaga at 1:30 Central Time, and then it's at 4 Central. It's Abilene Christian and UCLA on TBS, and on TNT it's Ohio and Creighton at 5 o'clock Central. At 6 Central on CBS, it's LSU and top seed Michigan. At 6:45 Central Time on TBS, it's Colorado against Florida State. TNT 7:45. Maryland, the 10 seed against 2 seed Alabama on TNT 7:45 Central, 8:45 Eastern Time. And then the nightcap from Hinkle Fieldhouse, USC Kansas, CBS 8:40. And that certainly is the one that I'm looking forward to seeing. Also looking forward to seeing LSU Michigan, Colorado Florida State, and that Oregon Iowa game. Should be a lot of great action. The games that really just don't appeal to me at Oklahoma Gonzaga and Abilene Christian UCLA. I mean, Gonzaga should be an easy roll, and I don't see either Abilene Christian or UCLA getting to a championship. Ohio Creighton also, I don't see those teams competing for a championship. So it should be interesting to see uh, really what transpires in the next round. All right. Also, it is as of a note to take that LSU Michigan will be taking place at Lucas Oil Stadium, so that'll be interesting. All right. So, I mean, the big shockers we saw today, the upsets, Ohio in the region picture, which is the West region. And in the East region, Abilene Christian. And I mean, UCLA wasn't a shocker, but it's those two teams. Big shockers today. We had a lot of shockers yesterday. And I've seen 3 seed go down. I've seen a 2 seed. The only seed that hasn't gone down in this tournament so far is a 1 seed. And that may change in the next day and a half. All right. This has been another great day of action. Hopefully, you enjoy your night. Hopefully, we have more great tournament coverage in the near future. Again, the NCAA tournament continues tomorrow with more tournament coverage as we get um, a lot of coverage tomorrow. Starts with Loyola Chicago, Illinois on CBS. Then it's Wisconsin Baylor on CBS. Then it's Syracuse West Virginia on CBS. Then on TNT, Texas Tech Arkansas, TBS, Rutgers Houston, True TV Oral Roberts Florida, TNT North Texas Villanova, and on TBS and the nightcap